Man living in fear of one of his neighbors. He says he's been harassed now for more than a year, and add to that, that neighbor says he's just simply gone way too far this time. Fox 5's Marina Morocco is here to start us off at 10. Marina.
Yeah, and well, it's gone way beyond a feud between neighbors who say it's completely one-sided. They're fed up and believe their neighbor needs to be.
Marina Morocco is here to start us off at 10. Marina.
Yeah, and well, it's gone way beyond a feud between neighbors who say it's completely one-sided. They're fed up and believe their neighbor needs to be held accountable for wrecking their peace of mind.
It's a 14-month-old hate crime.
From the moment Dante and his family moved into their New Market neighborhood, the harassment hasn't stopped.
It's so bad. When I call 911, within 10 seconds, the dispatcher cuts me off. I already know where you're calling about.
Dante's next-door neighbor, Sean Porter, a renter who has taken his First Amendment right to a whole nother level. His front yard becoming a public display of anger and rants, calling out the neighborhood's homeowners association, its board members by name, and even putting up their headshots. His latest antics, sarcastic references directed towards Frederick County Sheriff Jenkins.
His mailbox is no longer there because one of the residents just freaking plowed it over.
Warning, no trespassing. Violators will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. Neighbors allege Porter brandishes assault rifles on his windowsills in plain sight as a form of intimidation.
He pulled a gun on some workers that were remodeling my bathroom because they parked in front of his house mistakenly thinking it was mine.
Dante says the harassment is incessant, with Porter dedicating a day to wave Confederate flags with the help of his middle school son for hours on end.
He told his son, if you go to the playground and that black kid is there, you come home.
Last week, Dante called the cops at 2:30 in the morning after he alleges Porter spent the night blaring music in the front yard.
He's threatening, he's harassing, he's doing absolutely everything. Thursday night, he put my name on his truck. Then it became a direct attack.
For the last couple of weeks, deputies keep a round-the-clock watch, making sure tensions don't escalate. Tonight, Porter stopped by our live truck asking what we were doing.
He allegedly calls me names and he harasses me. He calls the police about the way my car is parked in the middle of the night to wake me up on purpose.
Well, he says that you rev your engine late into the night.
No, I don't rev my engine late into the night. He's talking about kids in the neighborhood. It has nothing to do with me.
Neighbors say it was Porter who recently chased down a school bus in their neighborhood.
Oh, God, he's getting off.
Just wait.
Terrorizing their children.
It's a state law, you can't follow a bus.
What about that time that you chased that school bus down?
There was no time I chased a school bus down. There's no chasing a school bus down.
You were tailgating that
Have
bus.
a good day. No, I wasn't tailgating any bus. Have a good day. Otherwise, I would have been charged, wouldn't I?
Well,
Have a good one.
Take
care. Thank you.
My family in 2015 should not be subject to hate crime in 2015. It's absolutely ridiculous. I feel like I'm living in the 50s.
And tonight I spoke with Frederick County Sheriff Jenkins on the phone. He says his deputies have been gathering written statements from neighbors who say they've been harassed by Sean Porter. The sheriff believes these allegations, as well as what he has personally witnessed, now amasses to criminal harassment and potentially even a hate crime. He says the final word rests with the state attorney's office that will determine if there's probable cause to charge that neighbor. Marina Morocco, Fox 5 Local News.